I'm from Tanzania.
I'm from Mozambique.
Harare, Zimbabwe.
I come from Gabon.
Democratic Republic of Congo.
Ethiopia.
Kenya.
With over 50% of the 1.1 billion people on that continent under the age of 25. That's a strength.
The 2015 Mandela Washington Fellows represent an emerging group of leaders from civil society, public management, and business. This is a highly select group. There were 30,000 applications for 500 slots, 25 of which attended a civic leadership program at the Presidential Precinct.
I am here not by mistake but for a purpose.
I applied for YALI to come and meet the world.
Being part of the Presidential Precinct is a strong backbone to all of our initiatives and also a lifetime support for our initiatives that we are carrying back to Africa.
During their 6 weeks at the Presidential Precinct, Mandela Washington Fellows had the opportunity to participate in a civic leadership program at our 6 partnering sites.
The Presidential Precinct laid in front of us a crowded canvas of opportunities, from the slave narratives of Ashland Highland to the ideas of independence at Monticello, onto the constitution-making and democratic governance at Montpellier. There couldn't have been a finer blend of cultural orientation, civic and entrepreneurial education, and leadership stimulation. So I believe that back home, we should be able to harness all of this and then make sure that our action, our interventions translate into values which we brought from the Presidential Precinct.
This offers a slice of American history from the very beginning.
While many distinguished guests visit the University of Virginia, there are few more important than the Mandela Fellows. Thomas Jefferson was both founder of this university and the author of the Declaration of Independence, a copy of which you just saw. What many don't realize was Jefferson was only 33 years old when he wrote that document. That fact alone reminds us that age is not a barrier to significant accomplishment and change.
When fellows come here for the YALI program, they get the opportunity to meet hundreds of government and business leaders and local leaders here in the Charlottesville and Williamsburg community.
To meet young leaders from the countries where we may already be working or where we would like to have activities is a wonderful opportunity.
Investment in the program offers clear, tangible ways to empower influential young leaders who are working to grow democracy and rule of law around the world.
I don't think we can overestimate the credibility and brand awareness that attaches to the sponsors of our programs as a result of the bipartisan, open, non-judgmental nature of what goes on here at the Presidential Precinct.
Fellows stay connected with business leaders that they meet while they're here at the precinct. And those leaders are still in contact with our YALI Fellows and helping invest in their work.
Programs like this, the Presidential Precinct, are essential. Any business leader, given the opportunity to address people in an emerging economy, in a place that is just positioned for huge growth, should not be bypassed.
They are the future of Africa, and definitely one we should be focused on.
It's just an incredibly dynamic group of leaders who are clearly thinking big thoughts in a good way about how to bring change in their countries and how to lead.
People always say youth are the leaders of tomorrow, and I think youth are the leaders of today.
We can't talk about peace in the world without young people.
Even now, the dialogue of YALI 2015 continues. Mandela Washington Fellows and other program participants can maintain connections around the globe through the Presidential Precinct Network, a secure platform for members to advance their ideas, their community's interests, and generate positive global change.
The precinct has created this Presidential Precinct Network, an internet platform that will allow them to continue to communicate forever.
Now when I'm thinking about how to incorporate young people, I think of Pearl Pillay in South Africa, I think of the youth tank, I think of Rick in South Sudan, and I think of amazing ideas in a time of conflict.
It is our hope that these 6 weeks of curriculum serve as a mere beginning to truly empower the next generation of influential leaders across Africa.